Hey friends, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to another Back Porch Brew Review. That's right, I'm hanging out here on the back porch, enjoying some amazing springtime weather. Got the sunset over here in the west, and it's a great way to beat the quarantine, sitting on the back porch and enjoying some amazing craft beer. Got an awesome beer for you guys tonight. I say it's awesome, I'm taking a risk. I've never had it before, but it's from Olde Meck, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be awesome. This is the Munzler's Vienna Lager. And when I first found out that they had released this beer, I was like, Munzler's Lager, I've never had this one before. The name actually is a kind of an appeal to history. I'm gonna read you the little blurb on the back of the can. In tribute to Martin Munzler, North Carolina's first brewer, we created this crisp, smooth lager with a slight toastiness, courtesy of darker malts typical in Munzler's era. So really looking forward to this one. Munzler's Lager, never had this seasonal, but pretty much all of the beer that Olde Meck puts out is incredible, and their seasonals especially are always enjoyable. Olde Mecklenburg Brewery, the oldest craft brewery in Charlotte, started by John Marino. All of their brews are brewed according to the German purity law, Reinheitsgebot, which means that beer will only be brewed using 4 main ingredients: water, hops, malt, and yeast. No additives, no extras, no sugars, no all of this crazy stuff that we see in some of these crazy ales and lagers these days. So typical, traditional German beer here, and this Vienna Lager is going to be in line with that. So really looking forward to this Munzler's Lager. Lagers are great for this time of year. The weather is starting to turn a little warmer, so you're wanting some more crisp, clean type beers, and that's why I chose this for Back Porch Brew Reviews. Look at this. It's almost like that can there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty of a beer. A crispy boy, as we call them, or as they're starting to be called nowadays. Look at that. Wow, it's awesome. Gonna put that right there, leave that out. Look at that, just a beautiful, going more amber, going golden amber, more towards the amber side. Transparent, I can completely see through that glass. Crisp, clean, refreshing, no haze in that. About 2 inches worth of off-white head, nice creamy head there. And just looks like a beautiful lager beer. Looks really, really good. I can't wait to try this one. With lager beer, you're kind of set up. Your expectation is something that's going to be a little bit more cleaner, a little bit more crisp. Due to fermentation, the lagers ferment, or the lager yeast behaves that way, really cleaning up the beer. And from a home brewing standpoint, a little bit tougher to brew a lager than an ale. I say a little bit jokingly, but yeah, let's see what we've got on the nose. Oh, wow. I'm getting nice aromas of toasted bread and even light hints of caramel. So a nice sweetness in there. As I look down at the glass, I'm seeing the sunlight hit that beautiful beer. It's amazing. But yeah, some light notes of toasted bread, light hints of caramel, and then I'd also say a little bit of a German yeasty type aroma there. German yeast, I say German yeast. Yeasty notes often are prevalent in more of the German style beer. You can kind of pick up on those notes, especially if you've drank a lot of German beer before. Also, I'm pretty sure most of Olde Meck's beers are made with the same house yeast. So I'm getting, or most of their beers are brewed with the same house yeast. So I'm getting some of that there too. As I smell that, I just know I'm set up for an amazing beer. So without further ado, let's see what we've got. Cheers. Wow. That is very, very good. Crisp, clean, refreshing. Just a treat of a beer here. Not so light to where you're not getting a ton of flavor, or you're not just sipping on something that doesn't have a whole lot of oomph, if I can use that. But it's nice and crispy of a lager, but you're also getting some nice sweetness there too from some of these darker malts. Those darker malts are giving you more of that golden color and a little bit more of that caramel note, that sweetness. And it pairs really, really well together. You're getting the crispiness and then a little bit of sweetness there too. Smooth beer, nice mouthfeel. Little bit of a bittering hop flavor there on the back end, maybe a German floral or spicy type hop, kind of balancing out some of that sweetness coming in from some of those malts, but absolutely incredible. I would love to I love to try this side by side with one of their lighter beers, in particular the Captain Jack Pilsner, which also Pilsner lager type beer. I'd love to compare that. That particular beer being definitely more lighter, crispy as well, but this having a little bit more flavor from some of those darker malts. But this is just absolutely incredible. Great springtime beer, but yet different from their Frühbock, that is their current spring seasonal. Like to try those side by side too. But absolutely amazing beer here. Cheers to Olde Meck, always doing amazing things. If you're ever in or around Charlotte, stop in there, check out that amazing German beer, as well as some of the German fare. I love the facility. It's kind of set up like a German mess hall inside, and then amazing beer garden outside. Go in there, get you some great German beer and good food. But thank you guys so much for joining in for Back Porch Brew Reviews. Hopefully you guys are doing great during this quarantine and enjoying some great craft beer. Either way, hope you guys have an amazing day. Cheers.